Hi, pile number one. Welcome back to your reading. So, you chose this beautiful amethyst. Amethyst is a very healing stone and it's a very high vibrational stone as well. So, I'll keep your tarot deck to the side and we are going to begin with your oracle cards and let's see. So, the first question was, what karmic cycle have you closed and which area was it affecting? So this would be like which cycles have been closed, and this would be which areas was it affecting. So let's see. Let's begin. The nest, spiritual hearth, comfort, well-being. And spiritual changes, internal evolution. Wow, look at the moth. Look at the moth. Okay. And fated to suffer. So this is the story of Snow White, right? Where she was given the poison apple by her own stepmother, and then she kind of dies and she stays in a perpetual state of sleeping for so many years before the prince comes and he wakes her up. The number 25. So essentially, pile number one, what I am feeling for you is that you have always felt that being spiritual means being, ready to suffer. It's like you think kindness is associated with suffering. You think that if I'm kind of believing in God, if I'm being nice to people, and if I'm in the service of God, essentially, you might have been a nun in one of your previous lifetimes, you might have been a monk in one of your previous lifetimes, you might have been someone who's working in the temples. I'm seeing Egypt right now, and I'm seeing those scribes and those people working. You might have worked with these leading oracles of your time, or these leading bishops and these priests of your time, of olden times. So those are the kind of those are the kind of images that I'm seeing right now. So essentially, you thought that since you were being in service to God, you had to suffer because suffering was associated with spirituality in your mind. However, that is a cycle, pile number one, my dear pile number one, that you are breaking. That spirituality does not mean that you have to suffer. Instead, spirituality means when you have to transcend your consciousness into a higher state of consciousness. You are learning that yes, you can be kind, you can be gentle, you can be in the service to people, not necessarily maybe in this lifetime you are a healer, or maybe you are a doctor, or you are a teacher, or you might be like an artist, you might be in any profession, you might be a driver, maybe you are a bus driver, you take, you ferry children to, back and, from school, to and fro from school, sorry. I'm seeing like a school bus, the yellow school bus. So essentially, being in service does not equate to suffering. This is a cycle that you have closed, pile number one. And this was a cycle that you have been living through for multiple lifetimes. It's not only in this lifetime that if you felt that if I am helping people or if I am in the service of people, I have to suffer. It is not part of the job. It does not come with the job. It is not meant to be part of the job. You are meant to be more ecstatic. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to be blissful since you are helping people with something. So that is something that you have come to terms with the fact that, and very soon, either you have closed the cycle out, this realization has come to you that no, I do not need to suffer in order to help people. I can be happy and then I will serve people better. Either you have come to that realization, or very soon you will be coming into that realization that helping other people is something that I love doing and I'm going to be happy while doing it. And I do not need to suffer when I'm doing that. Very, very powerful message. Pile number one. Oh my God. What area was it affecting? Charon, the ferryman. Necessity, focus, and transition. I think this is Uranus, right? Yeah. Again, You were a guide to people. You were helping people move from one place to the other. You were helping spiritually, maybe even physically, but essentially you were kind of a guide. That's why I feel that I'm getting the monk and the nun vibes from this particular pile. In your previous lifetimes, yes, you had taken on that role. Even in this lifetime, maybe people come to you and they ask for help. Strangers come and start talking to you. Oh, I had this problem, and they kind of expect you to listen, and then they're kind of happy about that. This is because you carry that healer energy within you. However, because of the multiple lifetimes where you equated the healer energy with suffering, you kind of blocked that off. Initially, maybe when you were younger, people would come and talk to you. Slowly and slowly that started, waning away. And at this point in time, you're like, I can't help anyone. I feel that I want to help, but I don't want to. Why? Because this is deep rooted in your psyche that healing is equated with helping others, and healing is equated with sadness and fated to suffer. So that is why. However, if you see these two beautiful cards, it says spiritual hearth, comforting, well-being. This is who you are. Essentially, this is who you are, and this is what you are. This is the cycle that you've broken out of, and you are coming into this spiritual changes, internal evolution. This is the cycle that you've broken, that while healing you have to suffer, and you can help people. You can help people from move from one phase of their life to another without suffering. Let's see another one. And you got D-U-M-A-H, Duma. I hope I'm kind of saying the name properly. And it says angel of dreams. You might have dreams which are like very lucid. You might be a lucid dreamer. You see, I'm being drawn to this power. You see the power in the hands? You have been a healer, pile number 1. You've been a healer for centuries, but because you have, maybe even you were in the occult in the previous lifetimes, but because you were made to suffer, you kind of let go of this energy, and this energy is coming back to you now. You are reclaiming your power. That is the cycle you have closed. You are reclaiming the cycle, the state wherein you felt powerless. You are internally, there's an evolution going on within you. Pile number 1. Necessity, focus, transition. Wow. Roots, influence, support. Yes, again, this is giving me the vibes that despite the fact that you always wanted to help people, you were never supported by people. You were never supported by people around you. Therefore, whatever, roots essentially means who we truly are. We're not talking about roots meaning your lineage, like where you're coming from, what race you are, which continent you're part of, what is the color of your skin, or who you identify as. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the root of your soul. Your soul is a healer. But because of the many, discomforts and the fated to suffer mentality which was pushed into your being, you kind of let go of the healing that you had. Now you're coming back to your roots. Remember I said that I was drawn to this power in the hands right now. You are coming back to your roots, meaning you are reclaiming your power. That is why spiritual changes and internal evolution is happening. That is why spiritual hearth, comforter, and well-being. You are reclaiming this, who you truly are. Pile number 1. You are a very, very powerful being. You are a very, very powerful being. And look, a new gown. I mean, like, wow. Number 9, a new gown. You are donning on the gown that you actually always were wearing, but you could not see it because of the fact that many, many karmic things were kind of loaded onto you, and you could not actually see yourself shine through. So now you are cleansing yourself of that energy which was within you. You are cleansing yourself of that negative energy which was within you, and you are becoming someone. You are actually becoming the being that you are always supposed to be. a strong, powerful being who wants to help people and who knows that helping people is never equated with feeling fated to suffer. Pile number 1. There's a transitioning happening for you. So let's see, because of this transition which is happening, what additional blessings are coming your way. Pile number 1. Because of this karmic cleansing that has happened for them, or will soon kind of close out for them, what blessings are going to take the place of the things that have been kind of purged from their well-being. What blessings are coming for pile number 1? What blessings are coming in for pile? Thank you. This card just popped out. What blessings are coming in for pile number? Okay. And finally, what blessings are coming in for pile number 1 because of this karmic cleansing, please. And we'll also some tarot cards. Oh, I'm so sorry. What blessings coming for pile number 1 because of this purge? Oh, 6 of Cups. Wow. That is turned over. We'll take it. Okay. This one. If we want more, we'll pull out more cards. Kind of let's begin with seeing the blessings that are coming your way because of the fact that you have essentially reclaimed your power. Pile number 1, because of the fact that you have decided that I am not going to suffer anymore because of whatever reason. Right? So let's see. Forgiveness, yes. There are people in the past who have hurt you, and always remember, karma doesn't work across one lifetime, but it works across multiple lifetimes, because our soul is made up of, you can say, 2 things: the personality, which is like the person, are you an artist, are you a nun, are you a driver, are you are you a healer, are you a doctor? That's the personality of the person. Right? That's the body, the physical body, and what we do in our day-to-day lives. And the second part is the individuality. Individuality is something that is above the personality. It's like who the soul actually is. It's like the healer soul, So I might be a doctor in one lifetime. I might be a tarot card reader in another lifetime. I might be a nurse in another lifetime. Though the personalities are changing, but the essence of the soul is the individuality. So karma's every personality kind of, because of the actions that it does, it kind of attracts these energies towards itself. And sometimes karmas will always happen when there are people around us, right? So these people have been in your lifetime for a very, very long time. Those people are being purged away from your life now. The people with whom you had these karmic bonds, they are being cleansed out, they are being purged. Therefore, you are bringing in forgiveness. You are going to let go of things that have hurt you in the past, and this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Why? Because forgiveness does not mean forgetting, but it means that I am letting go, and now thinking about this particular thing will not make me, hurt my heart. That is what forgiveness is. So you are very soon coming into the energy of forgiveness. And North Node is being activated. Yes, North Node it looks forward. It is the destiny. You're looking forward. Again, because you have cut those karmic cords which were pulling you in the back. The karmic cords were pulling you back because you were not done with the karmas, with those people, with those things, with those energies. Since they are no longer going to be there, now you're kind of moving forward, you see. It says destiny, it says life goals, lessons, journey, calling, mission, challenges, soul purpose, the future, karma, learning curve, the destination, you see. You are moving towards what you were always meant to be, because remember what we were talking about. You are a healer. Your soul is taking on a new mission. It's actually taking on the mission it was supposed to take. But because of the various karmic things that had happened, it had kind of, taken a detour. Now it's coming back. You see, it looks as if this person is kind of wearing something and now is trying to walk on this path. There is this light happening, so much light. And even if you look at this card, you see, even the color of the hair is the same. Oh my God. And you see this light right here, and as if this person is walking from here and coming over here. So because you have forgiven, you will very soon be forgiving. You're going to start moving ahead with your life, and this is going to bring in the actual true soul purpose. Onion, tears. These tears, because of these people that you've been suffering, the circumstances have been coming back again and again and again. Those tears, everything is being kind of washed out. See, another symbology is coming, like when we cut the onion, the tears start streaming. So one, we are cleansing the eyes, because tears are natural cleansers for the eyes. And once when the onion is cut, you can use it in so many different ways. There are so many different layers to the onions. You can use it to cook something, you can use it as a salad, you can use it to do something XYZ. So you are going to kind of find, now you know that the tears, essentially the pain that you've been feeling, is not only meant for unhappiness, and you can cry tears of joy as well. That is what is coming to you. You're going to unfold so many different layers of yourself, and you'll be like so surprised. Like the onion, yes, you might feel that it's like a little different, because change is never easy, but you are coming into knowing who you are. You are coming, and look at the purples over here. You are becoming your whole self. And remember, we had that's why I think you were drawn to the amethyst crystal. What other blessings are coming? Come free. Oh my God. Healing, protection, forgiveness, healing. Pile number 1. A lot of healing is coming away. Number 33, master. This is the master number. Many masters are around you. They are helping you heal, because you are one of them. Your soul is part of their soul pod. Your soul is part of their soul family. You are being healed. And this looks like, this is so beautiful. I really like the colors of this card. You see, this is so dark, and suddenly this is so light. From this, you're moving into this. What else? Plant the seeds. Yes. They are asking you to plant the seeds. They are asking you to plant the seeds. You already know that. You don't need you don't need to buy the seeds from somewhere. You know who you are. You know that you are a healer. You know that you can help people. You can, kind of bring people from one phase of their life to another. You can uplift them. Maybe you are a comedian. Who knows? You are very good at comedy, and you make a lot of friends laugh. You might kind of, go on YouTube and start a channel. Who knows? And you might become like a sensation. And people are like, oh, we really like looking at pile 1, because after a long, hard day, when I look at the videos and the funny, skits of pile number 1, that really makes me laugh so much. So that is what healing is. That is what they're asking you. Start doing whatever you have to do now, because that is part of your life's journey. It's a soul path. You are meant to follow that path. That is destiny. That is fated for you. Pile number 1. Additionally, grounding. Again, this is earth. Grounding means being connected to the earth and being connected to things around you. Go out in nature. Walk among, forests. Sit down by the side of a lake, by the side of a pond. Walk into a garden and sit there on the grass. Feel what it feels like. Mother Nature is going to really help you heal. And finally, you have union. This is telling me that there are two, each person has like a masculine aspect and a feminine aspect. You are actually combining both those aspects within you. You have the creative ideas, you have the seeds of what needs to be done, and you have the fate. You have this calling of how it needs to be done. So you are going to combine both these factors within yourself because it is fated. You are meant to help people in one way or the other without getting hurt yourself. Pile number 1. Now let's see what the additional tarot cards that are coming for you. I can move them a little bit over here. And I'll put the tarot cards right here. 6 of Wands. Yeah, this was your first card. Victory. Success is guaranteed. You will come out victorious because of the karmic cycles that you have closed, wherein you have disassociated yourself from the fact that helping others does not mean suffering. You are opening the gates of success in whatever you are doing right now. You might be in whatever profession. You might be a homemaker. You might be taking care of your kids. You might be taking care of your parents. Whatever you are involved with right now, relationships, work, personal growth, you are going to come out as a success. The Star card. Oh my God. I think I need to put this thing stone on that because I don't want the video to be flagged. YouTube rules. Whatever your wishes and desires have, pile number 1, when you were a kid, you imagined that you wanted to do something. Those things will come back and you are going to be a success at that. Childhood dreams, visions which you had, like this is what I want to do. All those things are coming for you and you will be successful at that. Spirit is letting you know you are going to be successful at that. Pile number 1. Wishes and dreams. This is a beautiful card. And now with the 6 of Wands, you are a success. You are a star. Pile number 1. The Empress. Oh my God. Empress is like the most abundant card in tarot. She represents the divine feminine energy who has manifested whatever she wants on this 3-dimensional earth. Remember the union and the grounding. This is the grounding that you're getting. You will be able to manifest whatever you want. And remember, the Empress is very abundant. There is no feeling of lack whatsoever whenever you are in this Empress energy. These are the energies you are getting into. Pile number 1, your future is extremely bright. It's shining like the stars. You are going to pick up something that you wanted to do in your childhood, which was a dream of yours, maybe in your 20s, in your 30s, I don't know. You will be successful at that and you will be ultra successful because you will manifest whatever you want. Abundance, money, prosperity, if you want a relationship, whatever you want, you will be able to do that in excess. In excess. Beautiful. 6 of Pentacles. Wow, you got another 6. 6 is a beautiful number because this talks about balance. This talks about whatever love and affection that you have given out is coming back to you multifold. The universe is giving that back to you multifold. Because you have been putting out yourself, putting yourself out there, and you've been getting hurt again and again and again, yet you did not give up. You still try to do your best. Even if you let go after some time, that is perfectly fine. We are human, we are allowed to do that. But 6 of Pentacles is telling me that whatever love, affection, whatever you have given out is coming back to you multifold. Wonder why you got the 6 of Wands, the Star card, and the Empress. Because it is coming back to you in a very, very... Karma is coming back to give you. Your good karmas have accumulated. Now the bank vault is opening for you. Pile number 1. King of Wands. Yes. King of Wands is that energy. I mean, this is one of the most powerful cards in the tarot deck, because King of Wands is someone who gets what this energy wants. Like I heard another tarot reader, she's her channel is the Nordic Light. Her name is Angel, and she gave a very good description. She said, if the King of Wands is sleeping in a room, despite the fact that he's like sleeping and there's nothing he can do, yet you are intimidated by him. So that is the energy of the King of Wands. Extremely powerful energy. You're coming into that energy. Right under the star, it is telling me that you are going to come out so strongly with whatever you want to do, pile number 1, that there is nothing that can stop you. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. Pile number one, you are extremely powerful. You have done so much good. You have earned, you have accumulated so much positive karma. Pile number one. It is all coming back to you, and it in ways you cannot even imagine. Queen of Pentacles under the Empress is telling me, if you have been feeling lack, if there is any area of your life, just think of any area in your life or all areas of your life. If you have been feeling lack, it will be like overcompensated by the universe. If you have given 1, the universe is giving you 1,000 or 10,000 in return. And you have accumulated like thousands and thousands of good karmas. So you can well imagine you're going to get stuff in millions. Wow. Pile number one, you are amazingly powerful. And the last card is 6 of Cups. You got 666. Oh my God. This is so powerful. Again, 6 of Cups talks about the past. Remember right now what I was saying. You have accumulated so much good stuff in the past. Your past karmas are so good that now the bank vault has opened and you can just go in and get whatever you want anytime you want. It's not going anywhere because it is your wealth. It is your wealth. Whatever you have been facing, pile number one, because of this breakage that you have done, this cycle closure that you have done, pile number one, the universe is rewarding you with so much love, so much abundance in whatever field, in all the spheres of your life. It's coming and you're going to be so, so happy. You are going to be the star of your dreams. You got the 6 of Wands, you got the 6 of Pentacles, and you got the 6 of Cups. 5 is when changes are happening. 6 is when things become very nice and clean and very nice and clear. Now you've started reaping the rewards of what you have already done. You have done amazingly good stuff, pile number one, and therefore the universe is rewarding you with so much abundance in all aspects of your life. Be it relationship, be it money, be it health, be it anything, any and all. It's not one, but it's everything included. All right, pile number one. That was your reading. Thank you so much for this amazing reading. I really loved this reading for you because it gave, so many beautiful vibes. You are a lovely, lovely soul. Continue with your soul calling. Do what you are meant to do because you are meant to shine like the star, pile number one. All right. So thank you so much, and I hope this reading resonated. You liked it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. And I hope that this helps you, and just get ready for a lot of blessings coming your way, pile number one. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.